Hello, I'm Tracy Nixon from Plumescence Therapies and Training, and this video is part of the iGrow application. So the three questions I'm going to answer are: what is the biggest mistake that I've made in my business? How do I learn and develop in my business? And what is the best thing that I've learned since taking on my business? So the biggest mistake that I've made was really by not employing the services of a coach or mentor earlier. Someone with whom I could share ideas. Someone who could tell me not to do things but make suggestions instead. Someone with whom I could trust and be accountable to, but someone who was going to stop me from making the very many mistakes that I did make and wasting my time really. Someone who was going to stop me procrastinating. Learning from this, I don't want other people and other therapists to make the many mistakes that I've made, and so that's enabled me to become a mentor myself and an empowerment coach myself, so that I can pass on my knowledge and my skills as well as my experience of running a business so that they can try not to do the same things as me. Learning and development is a constant part of who I am and my business. I learnt a lot from networking. Networking for me has been great for my personal development, my self-esteem and my confidence. I personally don't think that I would be teaching nor doing the public speaking that I do if it wasn't for my networking. I could hardly hold or do a 60-second pitch when I started networking, and now I run courses and workshops. It's great to meet other small businesses and have the support from them within your networking group, and they can guide you and help you, and you can learn from their mistakes too. So the right networking group for me has been great as a learning tool. As part of my qualifications and my accountability to my professional bodies, I have to attend and complete CPD courses. I have to attain new qualifications to ensure that my skills are up to date and my knowledge is up to date with current standards. Instead of just attending any old CPD course, I make sure that I choose courses that are specific to what I want to do in my business, i.e. pain, stress and depression reduction. And so I choose courses that will enhance my skills with those three key things that I want to help people with. Learning and development is also part of being a mastermind group and having a mentor. I attend a mastermind group every month, and it's been great to share ideas with those and get the input from others, learning from their mistakes, their skills, their experience and knowledge. Running my own Stafford Wire networking group has also been a massive learning curve for me. But it's been great to empower not only myself, but other ladies in business. I encourage those to have their own spotlights and do presentations, and I'm there to support and guide them in the same way that others did to me within the networking groups. I think a massively important part of learning and development is by listening to your clients. I regularly send client surveys and I take on board what they say. I learn new skills based on their suggestions, and I try to improve my services, my treatment room and anything else that they say. I have regular consultations with my clients and always before each session, and so I take on board too the sort of things they say in that time. And a massive thing that's important to learning and developing in your own business is by having confidence, passion and motivation. They are key to keeping your business growing and keeping it strong. Having belief in your product is also incredibly important. And I know that when I start to wane and things grow and things go a bit wrong, I have learnt that helping or asking for help of others is not a weakness. It's actually a strength. And that's one of the biggest things I've also had to learn. What is the biggest thing that I've learnt from my business since completing my business? I really do think that the biggest thing that I've learnt is how closely linked pain, stress and depression are. When I started out in business, all I wanted to do was help people's physical pain. But I've started to realise, or I realised a few years ago now, how closely linked stress is with pain and stress is with depression, but how people can be depressed from pain, but how constant pain can cause depression. I truly understand now the ripple effect of all three. And it's because of that, it's how I've decided that that's how I'm going to focus in my business, on reducing pain, stress and depression. That's me, Tracy Nixon from Promescence Therapies and Training, and applying for the iGrow program. Thank you.